Hello everyone. Today I have delivered lecture on structural control landform as a part of geomorphology subject. Okay, structural control landform. How there are different structures are found on the surface and below the surface called as structural landform. Okay, structural control landform are as below. Number one, fold. What is meant by fold? Fold is a bent structure that originally was planar, such as sedimentary bed. Folds are maybe produced by either horizontal compression or vertical compression. Horizontal compression or vertical compression. When horizontal compression as well as vertical compression force in the crust. Fold is a andulation and denudation like structure. The crest and trough are formed called as fold. Another fault is displacement within the two bed, dislocation of the rock unit. Suppose this is the rock unit, the displacement of horizontal displacement as well as vertical displacement or upward displacement. Suppose this is the A and this is the B bed. It is a movement per horizontal movement, this like this, and sometimes maybe vertical displacement. And reverse means this type of means A and B bed is uplifted and A bed is at constant, but only B bed is uplifted, called as reverse fault. These are the faults may be produced due to the plate tectonic activity. Another is drainage pattern. Drainage pattern is very important structural landform are seen as part of stream channels or drainage basin. The drainage pattern is an arrangement of direction of flow of the sub branches of the stream formed by the stream, river, lakes in particular drainage basins. Drainage pattern is an arrangement of direction of flow of the sub branches of the stream formed by river, stream or lakes. Sub branches of the drainage pattern. Okay, this figure shows fold. Fold are typical convergence fold rock before erosion. This is the picture. This is the topography of folded rock before erosion. Erosion means when rock has been broken due to the very geological action, maybe the wind, maybe glacial, maybe river or ocean, called as erosion. Before the origin, folded rock before the origin. This is the bend like structure, this is the crest, and then this is the crust. Means this type of upward convex called as crest, and this type of structure like umbrella type structure called as crest, and bowl like structure is called as trough. You see this figure, this is the bend. In fold there are two bend. This bend is called as limb. This is the terminology of fold, this one and this one. Slope sides called as limbs, and this is the axial plane. Axial plane means the central point of the fold has been converted into the limbs, that is the axial plane. This is the axis. You see this figure, this is the you see this arrow indicates the axis. This is the axial plane, this is the limb called as anticline fold. Anticline fold means this type of structure, and bowl at axial plane at bowl shape called as synclinal fold. Okay, syncline fold and anticline fold, these are the types of fold. Another picture shows fold rock after erosion. You see this older rock, this is the older rock and this is the younger rock. All younger rock has been removed due to the very geological action, various erosional activity, maybe wind, maybe glacial, maybe river. Okay, anticline, totally younger rock has been removed, and now picture shows as this structure called as folded rock after erosion. This type of structure. Okay, eroded anticline and eroded syncline. Okay, this is the topography of maybe opposite of structure anticline. This is the anticline. Okay, stream erosion being near ridges crest, axial plane. Most of the streams are flowing parallel to the axial plane. Okay, anticlinal valley. This is anticlinal valley. The sum of the rock has been removed on axial plane and formed some valley. Valley means river channel. The after erosion, before erosion, this type of structure seen, and after erosion due to the geological action of river called as anticlinal valley after erosion. This is the topography, maybe opposite of structure. Syncline, in case of syncline, this is the before erosion. The less resistant rock remains tame and resistant sandstone remains tame. Less resistant rock has been removed and formed gully-like structure, small valley U-shaped structure before erosion, and after heavy erosion the synclinal ridges are formed, called as syncline before and after erosion structures. Okay, this is the various types of fold. Symmetrical fold means number of folds are present within the layers of the fold, called as symmetrical fold. Symmetrical fold. Okay, this is asymmetrical fold. Asymmetrical fold, axial plane is not vertical, and here axial plane is vertical, called as symmetrical, and non-vertical is called as asymmetrical fold. Okay, these are the overturn fold. The degree of this is 90-degree fold, simple fold, or overturn, the steep angle between the axial plane, called as overturn fold. Okay, these are the various folds. Axial plane, this is the axial plane. Recumbent fold, overturn fold. Chevron fold means like triangle, like small structures, called as chevron type of fold. Okay, this is the plunging fold and nose rules demo. This is the plastic box, water and paper folds based on the demographical model. Nose of anticline fold, find direction. Plunge syncline nose in opposite direction, down end. Okay, plunge direction, nose of anticline, plunge of direction. These are the demo model of the fold. Okay, this is the plunging fold. Where is the nose and where? This is the nose, this is the nose, this is the nose. This like structure, snake like. And at axial plane, exact axial plane, that is the nose. Plunging, where the bend of the rock, called as plunging of fold. This is the structure of fault. You know, fault means displacement of the bed, maybe horizontal displacement or vertical displacement. This is the natural law, natural footwall. Footwall means A and B. Suppose this is the B is downward direction, slip down, called as hanging wall, and remains, those bed are remains constant, called as footwall, and those beds are move upward and downward, called as hanging wall. Suppose a reverse fault, hanging wall goes upward direction, and in normal fault the hanging wall goes downward. Okay, then strike slip fault. Suppose this is the horizontal fault, horizontal movement is called as normal fault, vertical fault, and sometimes maybe strike slip fault. Suppose this bed is not goes to the strike direction, this is gently some goes in particular degree, 45-degree or 30-degree angle goes downward. This is the strike slip fault. Okay, this is the different continental rift into the ocean basin, tension and divergence. Rift valley and oceans are the same thing. Normal fault, these are the geomorphological model of structural control landform of faults. This is the normal fault. You see this diagram, divergent margin ice land, footwall, and this is the hanging wall. Okay, this is again convergent margin, shallow reverse fault. This is the Precambrian rock layers beginning to move, top Cretaceous rock layers along the Thurs fault. Okay, geologists are frequently called upon to find ore body. Suppose you are goes to the find out the economical ore bodies based on geology. Okay, what phase of magma fractionation would result in the placement of the ore body? This is the guy in reach. This is the geologist. This is the younger belt. Which form first the ore body of the fault? What common minerals is mostly like in the ore bodies? Here, this question will be the mind in the geologist. What phases of magma fractionation would result in the placement of the ore body? Which formed first, the ore body or the fault? Which form first, fault or ore body? What common minerals is most likely in the ore body? Minerals pay geologists to find their lost ore body. One friend earned enough to buy a house. This is the fault. This is the fault plane. The line between the hanging wall and footwall called as fault plane. This is the reverse fault. the hanging wall goes upward direction, not downward direction. This is the reverse fault, and this is the normal fault. Okay. Horizontal movement along the strip slide fault. Horizontal movement. This is the different pictures. River falls, quake, earthquake in Japan, like this. This arrow shows reverse fault. Strike slip fault. This is the California strike slip fault. Strike slip means you see this is the agriculture land. After the earthquake, some of the movement of the plane, then the furrow of the farm has been disturbed in the form of strike slip fault. This is the normal fault earthquake, fracture zones and slickened sides. This is the rake, and this is the strike direction of the bed. Structural control stream. Another most important point is structural control stream. This picture showing the different drainage pattern. Okay, the consequent stream follows slope of the land over which they are originally formed, and subsequent stream are stream whose course has been determined by erosion along the weak strata, means loose strata. Resequent stream are stream whose course follow the original relief but at the lower level than the original set. And subsequent streams are stream flowing in the opposition direction of the consequent drainage. Okay, we see one by one. This is the consequent C hollow slope, and this is the subsequent S along weak plane. Okay, this is the subsequent O opposite main slope, and insequent means random dendritic resequent stream, original slope but lower level. Okay, insequent stream means, what is meant by insequent stream? It is initial consequent, almost random drainage, often forming dendritic drainage pattern. Typically, tributaries developed by headward erosion or a horizontally stratified rock or substrate with the constant composition, not controlled by the original slope of the surface, its structure or the type of rock. Headward erosion. This is another picture of consequent, subsequent, obsequent and insequent slope. This is the different drainage pattern. You see in this figure, this is the drainage pattern. Dendritic drainage pattern. None. It is a very simple drainage pattern. The join one by one trees-like structures, root-like structure, join one by one. This like structure. You see this diagram. This is first order, then second order, and then when second order join, two second order join, then third order stream is developed. This is the dendritic drainage pattern. Rectangular drainage pattern means rectangle like this type of structures is called as rectangle like structures, called as rectangular drainage pattern. These are mostly found in the jointed igneous rocks, jointed type of igneous rocks, where the presence of number of jointed patterns and then form rectangular type of drainage pattern. Another is trellis drainage pattern. Fold limbs. Suppose the folds are present, the rivers are flowing away from the folded structure. That is called as trellis type of drainage pattern. Radial drainage pattern means the drainage are volcano. Suppose one of all the streams coming from the volcano. Suppose this is the volcano. Here one stream, second stream, third stream, fourth stream and fifth stream. Number of streams are started from one origin, called as radial type of drainage pattern. These are the another detailed study of dendritic drainage pattern. Underlying bedrock has no structural control over where the water flow. Characteristic acute angles. Acute angle means irregular snake-like structures. No repeating pattern are found in the dendritic drainage pattern. This is the trellis drainage pattern. Trellis means when the presence of jointed rocks or rectangle like structure. Okay, trellis means form where underlying bedrocks has repeating weaker and strong types. One layer is weaker and one layer is strong. Then this type of drainage pattern has been formed. Streams cut down deeper into the weaker bedrock, where the weaker and weaker bedrock means where presence of soft rock, the stream cut down deeper and form valleys and U-shaped valleys. V-shaped valleys and U-shaped valley nearly parallel to the streams. Branches at higher angle. Higher angle means suppose this is the very straight like structure, the canal like structure, rail track like structures, called as trellis drainage pattern. Rectangular drainage pattern means rectangle type. Branching of tributaries at nearly right angle. Most of the tributaries are formed at a right angle forms in jointed igneous rocks or horizontal sedimentary beds with well-developed jointing and intersecting faults. These are the rectangular type of drainage pattern are mostly found in jointed type of igneous rocks. Okay, this is the parallel erosion. Parallel, all rivers are parallel. Small rivers and major rivers are also form at this parallel type of drainage pattern called as parallel, due to the parallel erosion has been taken place. Form on unidirectional regional slope or parallel landform features in small area. You see in this diagram, this is the first order stream, first order, this is the second order, this is the first order stream, and also another stream is also flowing parallel to this parallel, flowing the parallel. Number of branchings are only forms parallel angles called as parallel type of drainage pattern. Another is radial type of drainage pattern. Radial type of drainage pattern where radial erosion, radial means centric erosion are taken place, then form radial type of drainage pattern. When it is taken place, flow of water outward from the higher point. Suppose this is the hill, this is another one river, second river, third river, fourth river, means all the rivers are originated from one place called as radial drainage pattern. You see in this diagram, all the streams are coming from here and then goes downward direction called as radial type of drainage pattern. Another is annular drainage pattern. Same circle like structure forms on domes of alternating weak and hard rock. One layer is hard and one layer is weak rock. The weak rock has been removed and form erosion, form streams, and hard rock remains still. That pattern form is similar to that of bulls of eye. When viewed from above, weaker bedrocks are eroded and harder are left in places. You should see in this figure, this is one of the river, this is one of the river, and these types of drainage pattern are formed. Okay, means you see, this is the when soft rock presence, this form erosion taken place and form number of streams in the form of annular type of pattern. Centripetal pattern, it is a very vice versa of the radial drainage pattern, form where the water flow into the central location. Suppose this is the lake, all the streams are coming from high hilly area and joins at a particular lake. See this figure, this river comes from here, join all the streams collecting at one place, all the water collecting from one place, bowl shaped watershed or karst limestone. These types of drainage pattern are mostly found in the karst limestone terrain where disappearing streams flow down into the sinkhole and then underground. Okay, that is the centripetal drainage pattern. These are the another important of structural control of drainage. Control folded rock. Folded rock is one of the important structural control of drainage. Stream capturing, headward erosion, stream capture versus structural control. What is meant by stream capturing and structural control? Stream capture means the capture of Beaver Dam Creek, one of the example. Subsequent Saxena does not reach Beaver Dam Creek flowing through the water gap. Okay, here river capturing. This one, actually this is drainage pattern actually naturally goes to the here, but it is directly move towards this direction. River captures, small river captured by the major river called as river capture or stream capture. Okay, these are the different structural control landform, as a part of geomorphology, fold, fault and drainage pattern. Okay, fold and fault is directly related to the structural geology and drainage pattern is directly related to the geomorphology, but both landforms are responsible for the structural control of the landform, development of landform. Okay, thank you.